Cup. Four guys, one World Cup.
Ding 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 ding. No, I thought you were going to join in. That was just like a bass line dropping.
Awkward.
I don't know.
Only if you make it.
I don't know it will be. We've got Colombia in the last 16. We're all going out then that game.
No. Semis, here we come.
I've got a semi.
Semis, you've just brushed off the quarters there.
Well, yeah, hasn't everyone?
Ooh, that's
Oh, see, that's what's wrong with English right now.
Everyone had a good weekend?
Yeah,
Fucking great weekend.
Yeah, quiet one.
Went to Blenheim.
Nottingham themed Russian bars.
Yeah. That was good,
Nottingham themed bar.
even bar the result. But yeah, it was pretty decent.
What result?
Hello and welcome to.
No, wait a sec. You didn't ask me first.
I don't know.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. I started answering, but you ignored it.
Oh.
Go on, quick. Before we start the podcast, ask me.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, mate. I love the weather. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's good.
It's hot in Russia.
Yeah,
Fuck
it is.
pressure off. England's hotter.
We've been away far too long. Welcome to another episode of Four Guys, One World Cup.
Hey.
We recorded one on Friday, but due to basically the Russian embassy is right next to our studios, and there was some sort of incident, and we couldn't get in until really late. So we only had about 12 minutes worth of video to upload. So we thought rather than push something live, it was pretty short. And given that there was, a hefty amount of football coverage for us to do over the weekend in Russia, we decided to sack it off and just do another one on Monday. So that's what we've done. So welcome to another killer episode of Four Guys, One World Cup. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty hyped. I tell you why I'm hyped. Because it's been one of the most maddest. Super Saturday was one of the most maddest game days of football ever. Followed up by a dessert of Russian roulade.
Is that a Russian dessert?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, it would have been good if it was.
Russian? No, it's not.
Russian
roulette was, but not roulette. But anyway,
Russian roulade.
It was whatever. Yesterday was just amazing, and just to cheer the Russians on. Don't get me wrong, I love Spain, but come on.
We all wanted to see it.
We want to see Spain go out on pens.
Yeah.
They had them anyway. We'll get to that in a minute. So thank you for joining in. Unfortunately, I still haven't found a Russian barber out here in Russia yet. So I still like some sort of thatched cottage.
Nice.
So England, we're in the last 16. We faced Colombia. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. That game against Belgium was pretty rubbish, was it not?
Well, it depends which way you look at it.
Go on, Carl, tell us. Which way did you look at it?
Okay, I looked at
Where was the 58-0?
I didn't wash my face at half time, but I thought yes, it was boring, but everyone's got game time now. We're good to go. Team morale's still there. Yes.
Is it?
I agree with that.
No, I think
if it
everyone's
is.
played. There's
No,
not
I
one
don't
player
know.
that's like, I haven't really played this World Cup, so I feel a bit left out. They played, they lost, but game time counts for everything.
Include me, Gareth. Include me.
Yeah, it felt a bit whiny like that. I don't think it needed that. I think end of the day, there's a team there to win the World Cup. Mm-hmm. But I suppose if you look at it from that point of view, then maybe if there's a team there to do a job and your job is to win the World Cup,
Lose that game.
and if you look at it, you can. End of the day, if you go and play any game of anything, tactics are involved, right? Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
not only is a tactic in who you're going to beat, but the other tactic is then who are you likely to face. And if that is a part of a tactic that they've used, right, we could avoid France, who, let's be fair, look pretty tasty.
But surely you can only beat what's put in front of you, Lee.
Oh, yes.
yeah,
But if they
of
took the
course.
game by the scruff of the neck, you know what I mean? They could.
But do you know what? I've seen so many arguments about this. And do you know what? The Four Guys, One World Cup team, we responded to a tweet from Piers Morgan. And he was saying, why can't it be like Euro 96 where Terry Venables fielded his strongest side throughout? Well, one thing we replied to him and said was, well, we didn't have to win that last group game. You know, the pressure wasn't on.
Yep.
Second thing is, remember when we went out in that semi-final to Germany, the players were dead on their feet come 90 minutes.
I'd agree, yeah.
So the argument to that is, he fielded his strongest side. Maybe he would have gone on to the final if he hadn't done in one of those games and rested a few players. So for me, it hasn't lost momentum. Because I think that's a second string 11. It hasn't that first team 11 who was selected for the first two games. They still got that momentum. It hasn't gone.
Okay.
They're still rolling.
No, but had you put Sterling on, Sterling could have scored a goal against me. And I think that.
Oh,
master tactician.
Yeah.
But he might have done. That's what we need. We need Sterling.
Well,
we need Sterling to bag a goal.
He hasn't turned up yet, though.
I know.
No.
He'll get there in important
But then saying
games.
that, maybe he doesn't need to score. If he keeps running it, all I want to see him do, all I actually want to see any team in the World Cup do, is, let's be fair, play good attacking football. Stop sitting behind and just putting 6 men at the back, backed up with a row of 4. It's just
Who
it's
does that?
Boring. Well, the Russians did against the Spanish yesterday.
Yeah, but
It
that's
just
a good
creates-
result, a good cause.
It creates boring football matches.
Do you know, we haven't seen too much of it, and I do agree. He who wins dares. Like that.
Croatia,
He-
Denmark
I
was
think
another one
Dares
that was
wins.
just.
He who loses is out.
Whatever.
I'd rather see attacking played football and be like 3-0 up and then have a wobbly half hour and think, oh god, here they come.
I think it
And-
came down to the simple idea that we played our B team versus Belgium's B team, and Belgium's B team is better than ours, but I don't know if their A team's better than ours. And I think
Well,
it's as simple
given
as
all the
that.
comments at the beginning about from Martinez that he wanted to lose the match and it wasn't a priority to win it, and then I do think that they kind of just was set out with that mentality, right? Have a go. If you score,
Yeah.
Well, they'd scored
and
one
that game,
great
you know,
goal.
that shot,
you know.
that shot that he, what was the striker called? His name escapes me.
Which one?
Batshuayi?
No, the chap
Who scored?
Oh, wow.
Januzaj.
Oh,
yeah,
Januzaj, yeah.
Januzaj. That was it. The
Yeah.
ex-Man U player.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Or Joan Juazai.
Johan?
Yeah, him.
It's just how it's spelled.
I think he scored. I think he was a cracker of a goal.
Oh,
I don't think
Great
you could
goal.
try that again. So you could argue that. I think
could.
I don't want to wax lyrical, but because I'm sure this news is old, and I'm sure
Yep.
people have tuned in and watched BBC.
Yeah, we don't want to get too.
The Pickford, yeah.
Picks in the sticks is worrying me.
No.
He was weird.
No.
That game was weird. He did some weird things. He just didn't seem quite there.
But were they
the
weird?
dive
Were
for
they-
the, yeah,
were
the
they
dive for the
highlighted
goal
that?
is
No,
fucking
no, no.
weird.
That was weird because he used his other hand, but it was only
And did it-
highlighted.
No. I've heard about this. I've got it sussed.
Oh,
If the ball is over your head,
On the mic.
You-
On the mic.
if your ball is over your head, you have to go
Psych.
in with
Yeah.
your opposite hand because you get further reach. And that's what he went for. Because if you just go with the right, you can't
Yeah.
reach it.
See, my argument to that is, and I'm not a professional.
Mark Bosnich told me everything.
Yeah, but didn't he go with that hand? He was
No.
underneath.
No, that's
Came over that.
Yeah.
But the ball
Well,
was
surely
rising.
that's the hand you'd go with, right?
Well, the ball was
you're
rising.
diving
That's my
that
only
way,
debate.
you're
If
gonna
it's
go
coming
like-
over you, then I get that.
But it's
the
rising
ball was
above his
rising. Not when actually it passed his body. It was almost level with him.
Because he jumped in the air.
Or whatever.
Well, no,
it's
but
a-
no.
I
it's
just
a
thought
good
it was
point.
weird.
I thought he was
Neville
unlucky.
thought the same.
I
But
thought it was a weird goalkeeping performance from all game. The one that squirmed under his legs, he flapped,
Oh,
he
yeah,
palmed
that-
back into the middle.
that was
Yeah, but I think
it's a weird performance.
I
good to
do
get it out of the
think
way, though.
every
Yeah.
time that when the Hugo Lloris, he's a great goalkeeper for Spurs and for France. But when the
Hey, do you have to get Spurs in every single
Yeah.
episode? I don't hear Kay talking about Man United or Southampton, whoever Carl supports.
Newcastle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
but
Roger
I think if you change the defence, any goalkeeper from what I've seen of Lloris in the Premier League, you do change their mentality. You do change because
Yeah.
they're a bit unsafe.
Yeah.
They're a bit unsure of who's going to do what. It's all that communication. You go. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the Pickford incidents, there were a lot of flaps going about, but
Let's blame the ball.
Yeah.
there is a bell
Look,
going off. Can you hear that bell?
I can hear the bell.
It was the ball.
Is it the fire alarm? Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll burn.
it's fine.
But yeah, they do say the ball moves a lot though, and it's been evolving now 20 years, and they like De Gea, he's made a lot of mistakes as well
Yeah,
as.
he's
So I think,
difficult one.
and he's an amazing keeper. I think Pix has done very well. And
Yeah,
I think,
I'm not here to slate him.
no, but I think it's good that he's getting these things out of the
Yeah.
way, and he's only going to get better and better with more game time. So I'm all for Pix in the sticks.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. He's lacking experience, but we know
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
quality keeper.
Yes, yeah.
Well, the
So-
whole team's lacking experience. I mean,
Not with Young in the side.
I think
He's like 80 years
but
old.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs.
So-
he's gonna let a few in. He's got it.
Yeah,
That's the
I
nature
think,
of the
yeah,
game.
like you say, he won't make that mistake again. He
Oh, I
won't.
think
He
he
won't
will.
Flapski.
I think he will. I think we know our defence is weak, and I think
He's going to go all
he'll let a
out.
few in.
Flapski, I've been to that Russian website.
It's a good point actually. That's a good,
Love it.
We could sort of.
Yeah, I don't
let's
wanna
talk
dwell
good
on that.
goalkeeping because last night I saw some amazing goalkeeping.
Was it Casper the Friendly Ghost by any chance?
Casper the Friendly Ghost, Casper Schmeichel,
Yes.
and it was even better to see his dad in the stands cheering him
Yeah.
on. It was
Who was
amazing.
the Russian keeper?
He was brilliant as well.
What's his name? Does anyone know?
No, not the Russian keeper, the Croatian
Yeah.
keeper.
Croatian keeper. Sorry.
He was. I didn't think he was going to be that
Giant.
great,
No,
but
he did
man,
well.
they just stood up. They were so tall.
What happened to the
They
rules
just,
though?
they just felt like they just filled that goal.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
They moved. They moved off their line.
Well, they came forward off the
Yeah, I
line because
didn't
you're
think
allowed to move along the line,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
But they both jumped forward about 2
Just-
yards.
Yeah, they both jumped forward, but that penalty that he saved against Luka Modric, and there was a slight, he just slightly went left or right, I can't remember, but he slightly left one way and then
Yeah.
just pushed his whole body weight. It was enough to force I don't know if it did force Modric to shoot to left or right, to choose a different direction, but he was brilliant goalkeeper, and it was such a shame. I'll be honest with you, to watch that game, as boring as it was, to see Denmark go out. I do think they played I don't say the game was good football, but
in extra time, I feel
attacking.
Denmark deserved it there.
I wanted them to win. Not gonna lie, but
everyone loves the Danish.
You have Croatia in the sweepstake.
Yeah,
and
but it's
you
not all
wanted
about
Denmark
money.
to
It's not all
win.
about money, Cave.
Yeah, that's where you go wrong in life, Cave. Cave's all about the.
It's all about the green stuff.
Yeah, but
Money,
sometimes
that
it's
is.
about the.
I like Croatia. I wanted them to win it. I think they've performed very well
They
so
have,
far.
but that's why we want them out.
I don't think. From what I saw last night, no.
Croatia, the dark horse for me.
But again, they haven't rested 10 players like we have.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They
There's
rested
going to be
quite
some
a few
tired legs in this tournament.
But not against Colombia.
Not against
We're
Colombia.
going to hit them with the full force of the cane.
I'm going to give you the cane.
I got, anyway, so the weekend's been full of some great games. So France got
The mighty have fallen.
Mbappe, brilliant. I mean, France
Mbop.
turned up. Mbappe turned up
Mbop.
and literally netted two.
Mbop.
I can't remember.
Got a
who else
penalty.
scored. Penalty.
Let's just pause
It
for
was-
one
it was
second.
brilliant.
That acceleration he got, he literally from his own half into their box. I haven't seen pace like that in a long time.
Do you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of Owen against Argentina.
super
He
goal.
Literally just two
Super goal.
defenders and just went for it. And
went at him.
I kind of think that's in
One
all
of the best
fairness.
goals ever.
I think that's because I think I heard it on a podcast the other day that the group stages have been kind of cagey, open but cagey to some degree. Some of these, but the last 16 have been a little bit of caginess, yet full open attacking. The French.
There's a lot of contradictions going on here.
Well, there was. Do you not think that the French and the Argentina game was like full on?
Oh, it was.
And then
It was like a
Croatia-Denmark
semi-final,
was
wasn't it?
Quite cagey.
Yeah.
Russia-Spain, completely, utterly cagey. No one really.
Spain were
wanted-
rubbish. as well,
KGB.
To a degree, but it wasn't even cagey.
Completely KGB, that one.
KGB them in.
Ruskies.
So
shit.
I think we've had two. Super Saturday was amazing. I really enjoyed the games on Saturday.
Yeah, and it was big time, wasn't it? Big fixtures, big results, 4-3. Loved that.
Yeah.
I love the French. I know a lot of people, it divides opinion, but I do love them. They've got some great attacking
They've got
players.
some great players.
And
It's
to
a
see a
shame to miss a
19-year-old step up, a bit like Michael Owen did, but actually, what is he worth now? God knows after this
Stupid
tournament.
money.
But he is class, you can see it. And he's one of those, that's what France got. They got match winners. They could be having one of the French Dell days, and I think they've got match
They
winners.
have got
there.
match winners. They have
Yeah.
got players that disappear. I think
Let's hope so.
the first opening couple of games you could argue where have the French team turned up, but like any team, it takes a couple of
They
games.
could-
to develop.
stepped up when they needed to. Their first three games probably weren't
awful.
their proudest moment.
No.
They scraped their way through comfortably, but still, it wasn't great. And then when they needed to play
Yeah.
Argentina, they were like,
And off the back of that, they're going to have a great big rock on, a massive chub, because they've just beaten Argentina. So they're going to take that into the next game.
No, I think that's them done now. I think they're cooked.
They're
You think
taking-
they're cooked?
I think they've played their semi-final, which they're normally out, and I think.
What are you
yeah,
talking about France?
They're not
We're
even in the
talking about
semi-final yet.
Oh no, but that was a
Oh,
semi-final
they're
game.
It felt
That
like
was
a
a
semi-final
semi-final
game.
game.
It felt like a semi-final.
I think they're probably cooked. They've probably gone all out, try and beat them, and then I think, they didn't play well before that, similar to England, and I think against Colombia, that will be our power game.
Okay.
Oh, then we're out.
No,
I think we are.
that'd be.
Let's have a chat about that Colombia game.
Well, just before we get to because let's just tidy up on the.
Good
so,
shout. Good shout.
Portugal, Uruguay.
Let's go.
Yeah,
2-1.
That's about England.
Uruguay through. Some
Yeah.
classic, some
I don't think
sublime.
that was that shocking a result. I thought
I predicted
Uruguay.
it.
Yeah, I thought Uruguay have been playing well, so
don't know.
they deserve that.
Yeah.
They're a good team all throughout. To be fair, Uruguay. I'm not a massive fan of them, but
No.
I'm just not a big fan of Suarez or Cavani. I thought the Cavani goal.
He's injured, isn't he?
I think he's injured. He
I mean,
limped off. I
again,
love the
that's
way how Ronaldo helped him off.
Yeah.
That was kind of get off the pitch. Got game to
A
play.
little bit of
Yeah.
both. The crowd were like,
Yeah, look how kind he is.
Get off.
Like, get off.
But it was an enjoyable game to watch.
Do you think it's Ronaldo's last World Cup?
No, he's only going to be 37.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't-
I don't
Only
think he-
37.
Well, he's got
Do you know
the
what?
legs of an 18-year-old.
I think it's all on whether or not he wants to go through all that and play another World Cup, etc. I don't know, because I just think he'll be like, do you know what, I've done my bit for my country now.
He's
It's
won
another
the
4
Euros,
years.
He's
And do you know what, he might not, but if he does, there's nothing to stop him getting into that Portugal side in 4 years' time.
Yeah.
I think selection. I think he may want to.
got a very
whether
long
or not
neck.
will he actually be selected?
Or he could be manager.
They may want him to, and he'll be too old and tired for that.
To be fair, if you look at the
got
Portugal
massive
team,
Adam's
there isn't a lot there now. I mean, in 4 years,
Oh, the
a lot can
Portuguese.
happen. A lot can happen in 4 years. Look at the Germans. 4 years ago, they were smashing it.
Yeah.
4 years time, now they. So
we've lost Ronaldo, we've lost Messi.
We've lost
Yeah,
Messi.
they're all
which
retired.
I guess before we just get onto Colombia, it's the Spanish against
Yeah,
the
and
Russians.
we lost Iniesta from international
Iniesta
football.
has
he's
recently retired.
Yeah, and closer.
Oh, yeah, Klaus is gone.
Has he gone?
Yeah, and Podolski. All gone.
Jesus.
Who
All
else is
retired.
that? Oh, Waddle's
Yeah.
retired.
Do you remember ski yogurt?
Yes,
Ski
they're still
yogurts.
around. They haven't been
they?
retired completely.
They only popped in the
I get ski mousse now.
Do you get ski mousse?
Yeah, I
Do
love
you
it.
put that
It's
in your
light,
hair?
it's fluffy.
Calorific.
Like Carl's hair when he doesn't put anything in it.
It's like an advert.
It's like an advert for hair. We need to find a decent barbers around here. We're all looking a bit fuzzy. Anyway, not you two, okay?
So you're just pointing at him.
Do you,
Did
did you know Carl used to have a big David Luiz afro if you go back on his Facebook?
We're going to post that on Twitter
Yeah.
after
Oh,
this.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I was going to have some privacy laws against that. Sure.
GDPR.
Yep.
We're in Russia, it's fine.
Exactly.
When in Russia.
We're in Russia.
I didn't see your. To be fair, I was cooking barbecue at the time, so I didn't.
You're
see,
always cooking barbecues.
Yeah.
It
You're-
was well
Where's the
cut.
invite?
Carnival.
Where's the invite, Lee?
Absolutely.
Because I'm well known for my barbecues, and in Russia,
You're not
they're-
well known
they're
for your
not-
invites.
they're not
Yeah.
well known.
Fucking hell. Chance would be a fine thing.
I have sent out so many invites for my barbecues.
Just not to us.
Yeah.
Well, I know that he eats a lot and he drinks a lot.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a-
know
it's
much
a bad
about
mix.
man in the middle. So,
It's not the only thing he does a lot of.
did you do any face washing at the weekend?
Well, no.
You look a bit shiny.
Yeah.
Do.
I look a bit-
You look like Madame Tussauds.
Yeah,
Bit of a waxwork stepped in.
Meditating.
Is this
quite
abuse
quiet for him.
cave?
There's an
All right.
attraction
yeah.
with a missing
Yeah.
with a missing post.
The results may have got me a bit carried away over the weekend. I
Oh,
may
the
be-
England loss?
Yeah, the England
Oh,
loss. I
that-
just party
okay.
hard from that point.
I'll
Was
get
like,
you.
can't wait to be
And actual
disappointed
fact,
on
you are our
Tuesday.
man on the ground, and we were supposed to phone you on Friday's episode. Was supposed to be a killer episode, but obviously the fire
Well,
alarm and the MC, you know what? But so what was it like being in the? What's the feeling of the fans after that game?
Yeah, tell us what it's like on the ground.
To be fair, where I was in my particular part of Russia,
In that
everyone
night?
was
Okay.
pretty.
Where was that?
Everyone was pretty happy. Just down from
St. Petersburg.
St.
Cool.
Petersburg.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that area
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been
I've
there,
wandered the
yeah,
streets
yeah.
trying to find a barber.
Yeah. Anyway, and
You
to be
elusive
fair,
barber.
the England fans, everyone I spoke to were just like, "Well, we'll just go out and do it again on Tuesday, and but we'll step up with our A team this time, with our starting 11."
Yeah. That's a good general
Murdoch.
feeling.
We ain't getting on no plane home, fool.
I don't think
did
anyone
they?
was too
Yeah, they did,
upset,
yeah, yeah.
and I don't know if that's how you guys feel as well, but it didn't shock me that we lost, and I
No.
wasn't too disappointed. It probably made me a little bit nervous about playing Colombia next, but
I think
It
that's
is
for
what
me.
it
It just
is.
makes me feel nervous, and I just thought, I don't know. I get whole getting people on and playing them and resting teams. I kind of get that.
Yeah.
But what I don't get is there was something else to that game, because for me, if you've got the opportunity to get into that A team, the likes of Vardy, the likes of Rashford. Especially those two. The likes of, I think Danny Rose was probably one of the highlights. Maybe
Yeah, I think
he got
so.
a little bit.
Forget the goal. Beyond that, I thought he had a good performance.
But no one really
No.
Brings more
No,
balance.
No one really whoa, took it. But again,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because there was an underlying tactic of.
Well,
we
they
actually
were all
got-
playing for themselves then, weren't they?
It's Southgate's first loss, and that is a little worrying team talk wise. How he's going to go
Yeah.
into this. The players were buzzing before this.
They're
He
still
was, he
buzzing.
was flustered after the game. If you
Yeah.
watch his interview, he's usually really calm. He was a bit flustered.
It's the heat.
But I see that Tunisia starting lineup that we went with. That
Yeah.
will be, I
Yeah.
don't think he's going to rock the boat. I don't think he's going to change. He's going to go with that starting lineup. Dele Alli should be back.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think
That's what it sounds like.
I'm going to derail you for 2 seconds. So Brazil, Mexico, Japan, Belgium, or Belgium, Japan, whichever way around it falls down.
Belgium.
Well, what's our quick predictions on that before we get into the Colombians?
Brazil and Belgium. No,
I've got some,
Okay,
I've got
no.
some Colombian cigars. That I need
definitely
to-
not.
I've got this feeling in my loins,
You think-
and I'm feeling it. I've got a little
You
twitch
think
on.
Mexico are going to do
Yeah,
Brazil?
little-
I think
Yeah.
this mighty fallen theme is going to continue today, and I
It's
think
been the
Brazil. I think Brazil are going to go out today.
When's the game? Is it this afternoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an evening game, and I can finally
And then
get back from the Four Guys One World Cup headquarters and sit down and
have a
get
barbecue.
Cook some
Did I say that out loud? Oh, sorry.
That's an invite,
Invite in
guys.
the
That's an
post.
invite.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so you reckon Brazil are going out? Interesting.
It's a big call, but
No, yeah.
I think we've shied away for some big calls. And
Prediction then?
if you want it score-wise, I think it's going to be a 2-1 upset.
2-1, Carl.
Definitely, I'm with you on this one.
2-1. You think Mexico?
I think Mexico will win, but I think it'll be on penalties again. I think,
you think-
I think it's all about penalties. I love seeing them. Makes me nervous as
To be
hell.
fair, I love seeing a penalty shootout, but
As a neutral,
as
it's
a
great.
neutral,
Yeah.
as a neutral.
Oh, yeah.
It's. I think it's a harsh way to decide. I still think.
What, toss a coin?
If you look at Russia, Spain, Spain did all the
Throw a
attacking. They
pigeon
did
in
all
the
the
river.
work. The Russians just put everyone behind the ball. That's all they did. They went at it for the first 20 to 40 minutes.
But if it works.
Yeah, it does, but it's not a very good game of football. Look at Greece when they won the Euros.
Yeah, I know.
They
but
just parked a bus every game.
it's nice to keep the host in, though, isn't it?
I think
It's
it
more
is
excitement.
nice, but I do think Russia now have become like some
Mourinho's
genetically
team.
modified super uber beast of a football nation. And I think
Oh, yeah.
they are going to take not just a bus to stop them. I think you're going to need the bus, a couple of tanks,
Oh, yeah, all out. But Kane's the driver. It'll be fine.
Kane in his tank. We're
Kane
going
in
to
his
get there.
tank.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So Brazil, Mexico. Sorry, Cabe on the end.
3-0 Brazil.
3-0 Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep moving. 'Cause
I think
people-
they'll walk
people, people might think it is some sort of
Waxwork.
waxwork.
Not that bad.
People were queuing up to have his picture taken with him.
Yeah.
Wash his face.
Should have washed his face.
little hand towel. So, Kate, do you think Brazil are going to score?
Yeah.
You're gonna
3-0.
3-0 Brazil.
3-0 he's gone for.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know where I'm going to go for. I don't really care anymore.
Oh.
I kind of want Mexico to win that, but I kind of want. If I think
We all want Mexico to win.
It's whether or not you
The
believe.
trouble is, I can't. From an England point of view, yes, let's play Mexico. But then, part of me thinks that if there is the slimmest chance that everyone keeps saying that the doors are opening and this is England's greatest opportunity to ever win the World Cup.
It is.
If we do win it now, it'll always have the stigma of England have won the World Cup where there was no other actual quality worth team.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
No.
that's irrelevant to me.
Give me a fucking World Cup win in my lifetime before I die, and I'll be over the moon. I don't care who we beat or lose to or draw with or never played in that tournament.
Yeah.
I just want a World Cup. I want another star on that England top.
I don't care if they're all disqualified and we're the last team
Yeah,
left in it.
and we just win it by default.
An example of this would be Andy Murray winning Wimbledon. He only won it because everybody else was out injured and pulled out, and he won it.
No, he beat.
But no one
Don't be
cared.
shit.
He beat
No one cared.
Federer.
No, that other one.
Djokovic.
He beat
They all
Nadal.
went out. They all
He beat
fell
Nadal.
out, and it was easy for him. And then, but no one cared. It was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're
Everyone.
all right.
Has only won it
Anyone.
twice.
So, yeah.
No.
He's won it twice.
Well, yeah, but everyone dropped out.
Twice.
Both
Twice.
Belgium, Japan. Belgium, Japan.
Japan
Belgium.
all the way.
No.
Okay, who are we asking first? I'm going to go Japan because I've written on Twitter already this morning.
I think Belgium will just.
Yeah.
Upset day today.
No, I think if you're going to get one of those upsets, I think Mexico could upset Brazil.
Going for a pair of upsets.
I think Brazil. Everyone been talking about Brazil playing well, but every game I've seen, they've been a bit.
Last game they played more as a team, but I still think
That's
they're.
what they said about Spain, though. Oh, Spain's Portugal, the best football we've seen in the World Cup. Then
Yeah, but that's what they had one good game in burnout. That's why I'm saying France are out now.
this is
That's
new
the one
thing.
game.
Hashtag Carl Burnout.
Carl Burnout, followed by hashtag Lee, drop the hammer.
Yeah.
Drop the hammer.
There's some
I know.
regular sayings.
I've not. The team haven't dropped the hammer yet. I don't think any team has dropped the hammer yet. France maybe. I don't think any team's dropped the hammer yet. to be fair.
If I knew what drop the hammer
So-
meant, I would probably react to that
I'm
statement.
thinking Thor's hammer. I don't know why.
Oh,
Odin!
drop the hammer. No, it's kind of.
Hodor.
Hodor!
I said that. There was chat. I'm not going to go into that. Right. So,
Off my mic.
sorry. Belgium,
Okay.
Japan. You said
Japan.
Japan.
Fucking
Japan.
hell.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Himself.
What you said?
Belgium.
Belgium. I
course he
said
does.
Belgium.
He's half
So
Belgian.
now, that's-
Belgian.
so basically,
Belgian.
England are going to make it through to the quarters if we beat.
When we beat.
I got a text!
Oh!
Sorry I've derailed Lee there, but I've got a text.
That's all right.
Who could this be?
No, it can only be. Was he still in
It's
Belgium?
Quiztiano Ronaldo.
Oh! Not Mama Jarvis.
So we can't. Mama Jarvis.
Stop reading my messages, Kyle. Okay, ready?
All right, fellas, it's me, Quiztiano Ronaldo, back for another little bit of trivia.
Ooh.
So it's not been going so well, fellas. You're 0 for 3 right now.
Oh,
You'll be
shots
slower
fired,
than Harry
fucking
Maguire on the left
Quiztiano.
wing. But see if this one trippiers you up.
Trippy as
Oh.
you are.
So,
He's good.
on average, during an Argentina game,
Yep.
how many grams of cocaine does Diego... Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
What? No. Sorry, apparently that might be libel. I didn't even say Maradona. All right. How many teams have won the World Cup
He's really
final
milking it.
wearing a red shirt?
Oh.
Good luck.
Red shirt.
Oh!
What, England?
Spain.
66.
Yeah.
That was great.
No,
Wasn't
Spain.
Yeah, Spain red.
No, but
They won't win the white one.
they had a blue one.
it? They had a red one.
I remember
England-
because Fabregas knocked him through.
Oh, you're talking about
Iniesta.
Spain. Oh, sorry, Spain.
And I'm sure Iniesta was wearing a blue shirt. That they won it in their blue.
Who are they
This is
playing
going to
with?
be a trick question somewhere.
Who are they
So
playing?
we've got England. Who were they playing in that final?
Yeah. Why
How
couldn't
come
they wear the
Spain won
red?
it? Twice, though, haven't
Once.
they?
They won the Euro twice.
Croatia? No, they never
Who were
won.
they?
No. Brazil,
Stumped me there.
Switzerland?
Germany, Uruguay, England. Who else has won it?
Argentina,
Argentina, Italy,
France.
France.
France were wearing red.
I think that's it.
Yeah, they were wearing blue in that final.
So someone's wearing an away
West
kit in there
Germany.
somewhere.
What do you reckon?
The West Germans.
Yeah, they were all white.
Okay.
The West Germans were white. What do we think?
single-
I think it's one. I think it's England. Are the only team to win the World Cup wearing red.
Let's lock that in.
Should we lock it in? I know there's the Spain debate going on, but I'm sure I can recall Fabregas slotting Iniesta in and him putting it away in a blue shirt. I don't know. We've locked it in.
Is it Spain away?
Is he
shirt
talking about
blue
the
then?
team or the goalkeeper?
I remember them playing in a blue shirt.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, one. Okay, one then.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't got the answer. I got a text!
Oh!
And it's the answer, I think.
Oh.
All right, boys, let's see how you got on. Only one team has won the World Cup whilst wearing a red shirt. It was, of course, the Roaring Lions of 1966.
There you
England.
Hey.
Spain in
Finally
2010,
got
they
one.
wore their away kit. Blue.
Oh.
That's all from me, Quiztiano Ronaldo. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, come on, England.
Come on, England.
Go on, England. Go on, England.
Well done,
well,
Cristiano.
well done,
Thank
thanks
you
to-
ever so much, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well done, team.
We're not on zero anymore!
We are finally off
Yeah.
the mark. I look forward to us. So, how many episodes do you think? So we might be able to claw this back.
No, we definitely can.
We're
So
3-1 down.
3-1 down.
England in the final, so yeah,
We could get this. We could get this
yeah.
back. So, Cristiano, bring it on. We'll see if we can claw back and
How you like them apples?
Take a lead on that.
Quiztiano.
So, come on, England. I guess that brings us
Well, to the
to
future
England,
win.
Colombia.
Yeah.
The draw has opened up for us. If we beat Colombia, we're going
I don't want to focus on that. I totally agree.
Is it Sweden? No,
It's
you
the
get
ideal
Sweden.
path.
Yeah.
But I am worried. I think we can do it, and I know you are worried that we can't, and you feel we can't.
Yeah.
Did we actually manage to get the bit? You may have just, if we've had one of those, random rough cuts, it's because basically, Cabe's arm fell off, and we've had to put it back on.
Look at the bruise.
Because
melting.
Yeah, it started. Yeah, he moved it into a position that it wasn't actually designed to do.
Yeah.
So he was whilst he was getting excited about his Colombia prediction. So
We don't want it to take the shine off of him, though.
no, no.
So it's your turn to wax lyrical.
Back
Get it all back in.
Back to your position, Gabe.
All right. Do I look like a waxwork?
No, he's alive.
He's alive.
Okay.
He's back.
England, Colombia. Then it's coming up. It's tomorrow or today if it goes live tomorrow. I don't know when it goes live, but yes.
They've got a good team.
It doesn't matter.
They've got a good team.
The Colombians.
Oh, who plays for them?
England, Colombia.
Falcao.
Falcao?
Rodriguez, Cuadrado.
Yeah.
Who?
All good players.
Quizadias.
Oh.
I thought we were talking about the. Oh,
I love those.
oh, do you like them?
Nelly Cortado.
Quesadillas.
Yeah, you get them from like Tesco's and other supermarkets.
Burritos.
Oh,
Burrito?
with mango chaps in.
Mango chutney. Stop it, I'm getting hungry.
Oh.
Right, anyway.
Bit of melted cheese on top as well. Sorry, carry on.
Sorry,
No.
sorry.
I try and bring a bit of factual knowledge to this, yeah?
Okay,
And I
yeah.
get shut down.
Shut down.
Shut down.
Shut down. Shut him down.
I'm not doing my
Shut that
Swansea.
door. Hold the
No,
door.
you're a Skepta, that's why.
Oh, whatever.
What did Cage say? I forgot what he said. Did he say anything?
He said.
Colombia are a good team and we should be worried.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody knows why, but why should we be worried?
They are good. Even come on, we've seen.
They
them.
play quick,
We've seen
and
them.
I don't
Yeah,
think
they-
that suits England defensively.
Okay.
They look, and do you know what? They look pretty organised.
I don't think a grandma and a Zimmer frame suit England defensively.
Whoa!
Whoa.
We've got a good defence.
We've got a defense.
I'm
You
defending
and your
our
grandma
defence.
talk.
We got a leaky defence.
No.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorry, Cabe.
Why are you doing his hair? You don't need to do his hair. It's all in one mould, isn't it? Just-
That's a bit late to me being like, oh yeah, do I look all right? I don't really have anything more to say.
I think I said this in the other podcast, and you all looked at me like, "Oh, where you got that stat from?" But
What stat was
England have never lost to Colombia. I think we've played them in 2 competitive matches, 3 friendlies. I know it's not enough, so I think the omens, the history is on our side. But this Colombian side is probably the best Colombian side England have ever faced.
Yes. Looking at Lee for an
Well,
opinion.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
When will we see a ginger Colombian? We won't.
Oh, actually,
Valderrama, close.
yeah.
I think England are going to lose.
Oh my God!
Wait, hang on. Take one of this podcast. It was England were going to win.
No,
Mate, you are so swingy.
No, I'm not. No, I do think we are going to have it tough against Colombia. And and I do think that it will take. I just don't think we're rock enough at the back for one of those.
How can we not be rock enough when we got Stones at the back?
Nice. One of those Rob Green moments. I'm
That was a
just
good
not
one.
confident. And I guess what it is the fact that we've shied away from being able to put our team up against a team of quality and show what we can do. So I don't know. I'm not confident. I don't know what England are going to do. I know how they're going to start. It's quite obvious. They're going to start their 18. They're going to start super hard and they'll go in fast and quick. And they'll try and bag a goal in the first 20 minutes. But when that plan fails,
I agree with that.
know what we got.
That worries me about England. We've seen it a few times. They're good at starting fast.
They'll go fast. They'll get picked off maybe at the back.
You know, sometimes we go a bit flat, a bit stale, and we play in flat lines. And that's the only thing where I think we're still a little bit behind these other sides in this tournament. We're still playing through the ranks almost of flat lines. I just want to see, when Loftus-Cheek played in a better, at least he did break the line a few times. Again, we need people to come back in.
We got a later kick-off, which is good. I don't know what the temperatures are like. They're slightly cooler than what they are.
I think that's why we lost the last game as well, because we wanted this.
What, the temperature?
This game time. No, we wanted this game time. Tuesday. You get the extra day rest.
No, the last time we played Belgium was...
Oh, no, but you would be playing Belgium.
Was that in the afternoon?
Was that today? Fuck. Japan. Sorry, I'm just, thinking about stuff. Yeah. I don't think we'll lose.
No.
Just thinking
about stuff.
Well, recording
I've been thinking about stuff.
Yeah. I just keep thinking about how many goals we're going to score.
Let me get my thinking cap on. It's Carl time.
It's been thinking about stuff. Oh, yeah. Carl's been thinking about stuff.
And then I'm going to wash my face. Half time.
Look, if we're 5-0 up or whatever it is again, I'll wash my face.
I don't think we'll lose.
No.
Does it
get like grazes on my hands?
Does it melt a bit? Does it sort of come off?
Oh, I see what you did there.
He's getting tired of it.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this podcast.
Standing still in the same
So, for me, England...
Definitely 4-1.
It's
4-1? That's not even a big result.
You're such a splurger.
Come on, it's gonna be our game. 4-1. Why not?
When do you ever tire of shooting your load?
Never.
Have you actually got one prediction right yet?
Yeah.
Kylo Ren.
Most of them.
Kylo Jen.
No, but I really think I don't think we'll have a problem with Colombia. I think they'll probably fade out. I think we'll play really well, strong, get a few goals before half time, and then just finish them off.
God, I love it. Get a few goals per half time, go in, have some oranges, come back out, get a few more, job done.
Everyone's going to, this will be our game. We've all rested thanks to Southgate's great tactical decisions to make 10 changes or whatever it was. I think the team is going to go straight in there, take over the game.
As a spectator or a fan, what would you rather? Would you rather us go out and smash it in the first half? Or would you rather take our time and bring it home in the second?
Smash it.
Yeah, I don't.
Smash and grab.
I think it's the second. It's
I think
the
it'd be
second
both
half,
halves.
whereas when you need to be strong.
I think it'd be both halves. I
I
think
think the first half you need to evaluate, take your time. Yes, be quick in those first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Get going, and then just level out, check out the lie of the land.
Oh fuck, leveling out, go all out.
No, and then you go hard. Then you go hard in the second half because it's the second half.
Whole game. I mean,
England always. I'd love to see England end strong, end on a high, rather than over the years it's always been hanging on.
Well, I don't know, Tunisia. That was a high.
To be fair, no, that was
a high.
But that had sort of air of.
Yeah, it was a shake start.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh yeah. But who do we play? So when we win, who do we play next?
Hey, we're doing that again.
I'm sorry.
It could be Sweden, it could be Switzerland.
But Carl thinks Cave's going to lose.
Cave thinks England are going to lose.
I think 1-1 loss on penalties.
Okay, that would be heartbreaking.
Oh, that's hard. That's killer. That is. Talk about kill the team before it's even got anywhere.
It's all right. I don't think they listen.
Even on the
Stuart
plane back,
Pearce
it'll
is
be
underneath that waxwork.
Oh, Steely Heart.
There's got to be one real.
He's just an England fan all through and through, his Gabe. He just doesn't want himself. He doesn't want to put himself in that position where he wants to believe because he's so afraid.
I loved it during the group games when it didn't matter.
It's like, England going to smash it. Don't matter. We've got another game.
As soon as it comes down to one game and the pressure's on, I don't fancy us at all. But I'm here to be proven wrong. I really want to be.
Jenna's
Okay.
gone for his 64-0.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I agree with everything that's been said in terms of it's a hard one to call and it's not going to be an easy game and it's not, Colombia, who are we playing next? It's not that at all.
Definitely is.
But I do believe that this England team is more than capable of beating Colombia, and I believe they will, and it won't be without its hairy moments. But, so I wasn't looking at your beard there, okay, by hairy moments, but England will do it, and then again it's building that momentum. So I'm going to go for 2-0 England.
2-0
Yeah, boy!
2-0 England, yep.
You going for it as well?
Nope.
Oh.
No, he's probably swung again.
Oh,
No, I've not swung again. Not swung since the first swung. I swung one way. I'm not going to swing the other. Am I?
Pick the hammer
Let's
up.
go down Switland and get a bit more swing.
Switzerland or Swain.
Swain. No, I think it'll be. I think it's going to be a painful game, and I think that's nice. That's quite refreshing. I think it'll be 2-2 all the way, right until the dying death, and I think Colombia will nab one at the end 3-2.
A Desmond 2-2.
3-2 Colombia.
3-2 would be a hell of a game at the very
It'd be a hell of a
least.
game, but I just think they're going to turn out the stronger team. I think they'll have more.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I think in the second half they're just going to bring it.
I think whoever goes through will have earned it. It's going to be a tough game, so it could go either way, and I think
We're gonna
teams need
breeze
to put their best in.
Harry Kane hat-trick.
It can't be. Look, let's just.
Sorry, did anyone hear what puss past in?
What did you say?
I don't know.
Kane-
But it had a lot of P's in it and push past Putin. Vladimir Putin.
It's because we've asked him to get closer to the mic and it's thrown him a bit.
Yeah, it did. I
hungover.
realised I was quite
He's
far
fucking
away as I
hungover.
was talking,
He
so I
kept
started moving in.
I do it with my strong hand.
Obviously, I want England to do well. I
Yeah,
want
we all
us to
do.
get through
Yeah,
to the next round. Come on, England. I really want you to do it. Prove me wrong. But So, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yep.
Sorry,
thank
thanks
you.
all you've tuned in. We will. When are we recording next, guys?
It'll be the end of the week.
Is it?
Thursday-
We're going to record
Thursday.
another one soon, and we'll get out there.
Yeah, we'll see. See what the England result is first.
Yeah.
If it's a corker, then let's do one straight
If it's a
after it.
corker-
Oh,
gotta
we'll be
get
doing
talking
one
about it.
straight after then.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll do one straight after.
And
Thanks for tuning in. Please look out. Thank you for Quiztiano Ronaldo for another amazing competition.
Yes.
We're
He's milking
throwing
it.
it back. And
Really won.
please remember to subscribe, follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn, and we will
over there.
see you all again
Down
soon.
here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. The like and subscribe and comment.
I'm like looking in there, trying to see it, but I
Yeah.
see what you're doing
Yeah.
now.
Thank you for tuning in to what is the greatest
See
football
what you're
show
doing.
on earth.
I was like, has he got something
Alright.
printed that I don't know about?
See you later, guys.
What is he?
Wax.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
He's out before we melt it.
It's fucking hot in here. I'm melting.
It ain't that hot. I don't know where you can get it on.
All right. Let's safely turn everything off. You've got a little bit of tomfoolery to do with this one then to get it all put together. Why's that done that? What's happened?